Guys, it's the Ultimate Fishing Addict back with you again. Hey, glad you made it back with me after the holiday weekend, guys. Hope you didn't have too tiring of a time. You got some relaxation and rest, and a lot of you had to go back to work this morning, and in a sense I had to go back to work too. And that's fishing and making videos. So guys, here's what the deal is this morning. It's pretty muggy, pretty hot. We've had about 3 or 4 days of no rain for once. And I got here fairly early this morning, so I'm going to go ahead and start throwing a frog around this morning, see what we can do on some top water. I haven't had a good top water day for about a week, so I thought maybe I'd throw a frog around and see what we could get going here. And over the weekend I was working on a project that I can't reveal to you right now until it's finalized, but let's just say I am extremely excited. I have been working for months to accomplish this, and I got an opportunity, and I think it's going to completely pan out. And when it does, you guys will be the first ones to know about it, because I am excited to tell you. So alright guys, let's get fishing. You know, as I always say, you know what I'm going to say. We're going to go on an adventure this morning. The adventure is we're going to find some fish, we're going to catch them, we're going to put them in a boat, we're going to put them on film for you. Alright guys, I'll bring you along as soon as I get something going. Hope you're having a good day. Most of all, hope some of you get to go fishing. Alright, have a good one. Alright guys, we got our first fish on this morning. He hit right at the boat here, so I didn't have time to get the camera on and show you the fight, because the fight happened right here. Here he is. Our first largemouth of the morning. Alright, good deal. Good deal. Yeah. Get that little scatter rat back out and start throwing it around, and look at him over. He's not been caught before. That's a brand new catch this morning. Well, there he is, guys. He's about a pound. Nice, healthy largemouth. Start the morning off. We've been here about 15 minutes. Started throwing that scatter wrap around. Man, he hit like 3 foot off the boat. I barely had time to reach over and flip the camera on for you. But yeah, there he is, guys. All right, let's get a release on this big old boy. So he'll go out there and grow up a little bit more. But yeah, he's a good healthy fish. He's about a pound and a half or so. Get you a good close up of him there. I'll try to get the release on my little camera here if I can get this thing going. Guys, that is definitely a great way to start the morning. I'm happy about that. Alright guys, I'm going to get back to fishing. Alright, I'm just excited though. We're already catching fish 15 minutes into it. Any day that you do that, it's a good day on the water. Alright guys, I think we got us another one here. Don't feel very big, but might be a crappie. Yeah, it is. Big crappie. Thought it felt like a crappie. He hit and just kind of sat there then. Alright, well, that feels like a crappie. Alright, let me get a hold on you here so you don't stick me. Alright. Get these trebles out of him and get him back in the water. This is a nice fat one, my goodness. Really fat. Pliers here. Yeah, this is a nice one. He's got his mouth glued shut. Alright guys, there he is. This big old crappie. About, well, about 10 inches. Nice healthy thick one for this morning. Alright, let's get him back in the water guys. I don't want to get him too hot and traumatized. I want to get him to grow a little bigger so I can re-catch him again someday. Alright guys, let's get him in the water. We've caught a crappie, a bluegill, and a bass so far this morning. I switched over to this little jointed shallow diving jerk bait type lure, and this little blue, he's not little, he's pretty decent sized bluegill, but the bluegill hit it right up here in this creek channel. So it looks like we're going to do multi-species today. We got three of the three that are in here already, so yeah, there he is, and there he goes. Alright guys, we got us another one here. It's like another really nice bluegill. Alright, yeah, the little jointed crankbait's getting it done. Yeah, not bad. Nice eating size. Of course, you know, I don't eat anything, any fish, and I'll catch and release strictly, but yeah, it's a nice fish. Alright, we're getting back in the water and keep fishing, guys. Oh my God, guys, look at this crappie. He was barely hooked, so I didn't have time. I didn't take a chance of trying to turn the camera on. But this is a monster. Look at this guy. Some pliers here. He's really got this down in him. That is a big crappie. Look at that thing. I mean, there's my hand. He just dwarfs my hand. This thing is huge. Probably, I'd say he's about 11, 12 inches. Been caught before too. He's got a hole in his mouth. So he ain't very smart. But anyway, guys. Yeah, I switched over to this little, if you can see it there. This little jointed, minnow looking, real shallow diving crankbait. It's almost like a jerk bait. I've never seen one quite like it. I got it the other day, and so I've been throwing it, and it dives only about a foot or so. But these crappie are loving it. This is the second one now. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get him back in the water so he can get bigger than he is. Man, this guy is a toad. I mean, I got my hand up behind him. You can't even see it. All right, guys, I'm going to get him back in the water and see if we can catch a couple more of these big guys. Wow, that is just a beautiful crappie. Fish on, guys. Not sure. It looks feel like crappie when it hit. It might be a small bass. I'm not sure. But he hit it hard. No, one of them big old bluegill, actually, not sunfish, but bluegill. Yeah, it's just one of the big old bluegill. He hit it right on the fall. I mean, as soon as it hit the water, it was just like boom. Hit it like a bass is what tricked me. All right, there he is, guys. Here he was. Settle down. And there he goes. But yeah, we're just continuing to catch here, guys. It's been a really, truly multi-species day. I got, so we got 2 bluegill, 3 crappie, and a bass in the boat right now. I've been here about 2 hours now. But that ain't bad. I mean, you know, I'll take that any day of the week over some of the days I've had where I've caught 1 or 2 things. So, but yeah, I'm gonna fish for probably another hour, guys, and that's about it, because it's gonna get pretty hot here today. It's supposed to be 90. Heat index about 97. So I got some things to do around the house since I just got back from that vacation weekend. Oh yeah, and by the way, speaking of that vacation weekend, you guys keep a watch on the channel, because within the next 2 days, I'm going to try to get all that footage gone through and edited and put together in a video for you. You know, it's not really necessarily all that much of a fishing video, as it is really just a family fun video. Me and my wife and my 2 kids, we went to a campground and spent 3 days and just had a blast. Relaxed, and I did a little bit of fishing. Not much came of it, but I did some fishing. And kids rode bikes and scooters, and we did campfires and s'mores. So yeah, keep a watch on the channel, guys, because there's going to be another video coming out about that. And fish on, guys. This is a fish on for sure. This is a bass. I'm pretty sure he hit it right on the fall. And I'm on this ultralight setup, man. He's pulling the boat, and I lost him. He got off. Shoot. That would have been a nice bass. That was about a 3-pounder probably. But oh well, that's the way it goes. Alright guys, we got another nice fish on here. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got us a 1.5 pound largemouth here. Nice fish. I think his mama's the one that hit it before, though. I think his mama's the one that hit it right cast before this, because it was way bigger than this one here, and this one here is about 1.5 pounds probably, or so, right at about 1.5 pounds. Yeah, they're nice, big, fat, healthy. About 1.5 pounds or so. But no, the one that hit it to cast before this is that I lost on the way in. It was definitely twice the size of this, probably about 2.5, 3 pounder. I mean, easy. So, yeah, another nice largemouth, guys. All right, I'm going to get him back in the water and keep fishing, because I am catching some numbers today, that's for sure. So yeah, give you one more look at him. Nice and healthy. Got a big old belly on him. But I'm going to get him back in the water, guys. All right, here he goes. Hold the fishing out here again. Well, guys, we got off the water, and it was really hot, and I just realized when I got back up here to the truck that I hadn't done an outro or really went over what I used and kind of recapped the morning. So I'm going to try to do that now. I always usually like to do it down at the lake, because then there's a lot less road noise and traffic noise, so I hope you can hear me good. Yeah, basically we had a pretty good morning. I guess, you know, I'm going to title this something to do with multi-species, because I wasn't really out for bluegill and crappie, but you know, if they bite, I'll take them. We caught 9 fish total. We got 3 bass. There was 4 crappie and 2 bluegills, what we ended up getting. And that was over, let's see, I got there about a 4.5 hour trip this morning is what we did. And of course, some of you that are new to my channel and subscribed to, you know, in the last few weeks, you may not know what boat I use. I use a Pelican Bass Raider 10E. It's 10 foot long. I've got a 3.5 horsepower motor that goes on it. I usually run it with a 44 pound thrust trolling motor. It's made by Watersnake. Pretty good trolling motor. I had never used it. It's kind of a new brand. But yeah, the rods and reels, I'll go over that real quick with you and just kind of show you what lure I used. Of course, there's the old standby. I can get this rod sock off of here. Alright guys, now that I got the rod sock off of it, I got it caught up in the rod sock and couldn't get it out of there, so I could show you what I was using. Yeah, it's basically the Cherrywood HD from Berkley. Adjust this down a little bit. I think we're pointing up at the sky. There we go. Yeah, it's the Cherrywood HD from Berkley. This is the 7 foot casting rod. It's a medium heavy. What I like to throw these bigger crankbaits with. On this one I've got 15 pound mono, which is what I like, because that way it floats when you're doing your floating crankbaits, which is what this scatter wrap is. And then I just got a Zebco titanium spin cast reel on here. You know, I had a comment a couple videos ago. Somebody asked me, why do you use spin cast material all the time? And everybody else uses bait casters. I said, well, number one, I don't really have the money to buy bait casters. I mean, just be plain and simple about it. And so I grew up using spin cast material. And if you find a good spin cast reel, you know, I don't see anything wrong with using spin cast all the time if that's what you're comfortable with. But I will tell you, I've been trying, you know, really hard over the last few months to get a rod and reel sponsor, or join somebody's pro staff where I can get a few products to test. And I might be getting pretty close to getting that here pretty soon. I mentioned at the beginning of the video that might have a surprise for y'all, so that's kind of the hint I'm going to give you, and then I'll keep it under wraps from there because I don't want to blow anything. But yeah, that's the heavy casting rod. And then there's this Rapula scatter wrap. It's got that little cup bill on it, orange top with a yellow belly with some black stripes on it. You know, it dives about 2 or 3 feet. It's got a real erratic hunting, darting action when you give it a jerk. And this thing has just been slaying multi-species out of this lake for the last week and a half. I mean, if I can't get a bite, I can go to this thing and almost immediately get a bite. So that's that. That's the first setup I was using to catch the bass and do most of my casting. Then I know I may get a comment on this one too. This is a Zebco ultralight. It's called the Splash series. And let's face it, you know, it's a 6 foot medium fast action. And what I rigged up on it was this. This is a little jointed shallow diving crankbait, or a jerk bait, maybe you want to call it. It goes about 1 to 2 feet, and it's got a real wobbly action when it goes through the water. I love it. And I threw this thing on, and this is really the only light setup I have where I can throw this thing with light enough line. I've got 8 pound test on here, mono. And like I said, this is a 6 foot medium fast action. the only light setup I had where I could really throw this properly. And as soon as I put it on, I started catching bluegill. And then I caught about a pound and a half bass off of this little lure. So yeah, that was my 2 setups today. Well, earlier this morning I threw a frog for about half hour, had no luck at all. I was a little bit late for the topwater bite. So I just let it go and went on to this, to the scatter wrap then. And then this was my last setup, and then I did a little bit more scatter wrap and didn't catch anything, and then we ended the day there. But yeah, those are the 2 setups I was using today. You know, I really didn't go down there and expect to catch that much today. You know, I thought 2 or 3 I'd be happy. You know, the 1st of September, still hot out, humid here in southwest Ohio. And but yeah, I'm excited. You know, it's a good day. Any day you can go down there and catch fish, and like I always say, you know, it's an adventure. You go down, you hunt, you try different things, you try to outwit, you try to figure out what's lure, what's biting that day. And if you figure it out, you can have a good day and come off the water smiling. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. You know, as always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. You know, I try to put out some interesting content several times a week and have some fun doing it. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. You know, hit that like button for me. That lets me know you guys like what I'm doing. And I see that like button. It's like, wow, okay, I got another like. Somebody really likes what I'm doing. I'm going to make some more. And you know, share it with your friends and family. Anybody else that fishes or friends that likes fishing, hit that share button and send it to them. Send them to my channel. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one. And remember, it's always an adventure every time you go fishing. I'll see you guys later. Ultimate Fishing Addict signing out here.